Well, bro, like, I like to start it pretty raw. So, welcome to the Vibes podcast.
Thank you.
You're one of the funniest guys I ever interviewed and met. So, you're crazy. You're loud, and
Very.
that's crazy, bro. You're funny. You know, I want to bring you because, like, you know, you're Pride Month. You
A
know.
homosexual.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, I just want to know, like, what kind of person you are. Where do you grew up? Like, what do you like to do aside from getting fucked up?
Well, that's probably the main thing, and probably the only thing,
Yeah.
because you've seen the stories.
Mm-hmm.
The stories are bad. They're atrocious.
Mhm.
That I love fashion, like every single day, always in heels. My feet are fucked up.
I was gonna
because of
say,
it.
look at those shoes.
Oh yeah, they're Margiela. They're tabby boots. My big toe is in that one, and then the rest of my toes are in those. And surprisingly,
What? So they're actually
not.
like spread out.
Mhm. They sell socks for them, but the hell if I was gonna pay $120.
It doesn't
For
hurt.
socks. No.
I mean, like,
Honestly, it doesn't. And this is how
What?
they came to. A lot of people think that I just painted them white. I'm not that hood. I mean, I went
oh,
I'm like, I live in the valley, but I'm not that hood. And yeah, no, they just came like this. And then my big toe is in that one. The small toe is in that one.
how much
and
were
then the heel.
those?
These were $13.50. I bought them in Miami at Rolling Loud.
$13.50 for that? I mean, not that
No,
they're
it's 'cause
fucked up. They're just like.
They're ugly. Like, I genuinely think I'm like, they're ugly chic. They're ugly.
How about your style, bro? I always see like you have this
Let's see.
unique style. You don't dress like. I don't want to like be judgmental. You don't dress like
Hell no.
any
I dress
other gay guy.
pretty
Like,
messed up.
I mean, you have your own unique
Yeah.
style. You know. So where do you get it from?
Me, probably, honestly, just being raised in the lower valley. Probably. Being
Lower
around
Valley.
all those viejitas that wear, like, for example, this is a pregnancy shirt, and it looks like it.
A
And
pregnancy
then,
shirt.
yeah. This is a maternity. That's the one thing. I don't shop in the men's section.
Uh-huh.
I don't shop other than maybe for jeans. Even jeans, these are women's. And just only thrifting. I don't shop at the mall. I thrift everything.
So how much is your outfit right now?
Right now, well, the $13.50. These were $12. This shirt was 75 cents. Then my sunglasses are Versace. And then my accessories, honestly, less than $5 for all of them. And the necklaces less than 10.
You got your own swag, bro. Like
Thank
you're
you.
unique as hell, bro.
Thank you.
So let me just get a little bit personal, you know, just for I'm a
Yes.
math teacher. Like,
I'm
How did-
too, don't worry.
how did you find out? Like, you like kind of start liking men?
Honestly, probably since I could even remember. Like, for example, when I was little, when people, you know, you play family, like in the playground, like
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
plays the mom, somebody plays the dad.
Yeah.
I would never want to play with the mom. I would say, no, I like dads.
Uh-huh.
And I would just like tell, no, I don't want to play with anyone. I'll play a kid.
But what, like, what, like,
I don't know. I just always never.
what was about men that you were like, okay, I'm attracted to this?
I guess because I would just see women and I would never see them in that way. I would think, oh, this girl's so pretty. This girl's gorgeous, you know. Like, have respect for women, because I think that's another thing my mom, she always taught me, like, just respect women. Don't be
Yeah.
like those gays that want to slap a girl's ass or, like just be all around the girls, like, boobs and everything. I don't like it, first of all. Like, I just have that genuine respect for women, unless you're my friends. No,
So you never had like a girlfriend when you were little? Never.
Never.
Ever? So you never like had sex with a woman?
I've never
Nothing.
even kissed a girl.
What?
No, lies. Sadly, I was in drama club high school.
You had to kiss a girl.
Yeah, and I had to kiss a girl.
You didn't feel anything.
No, and honestly, that girl was not the prettiest either, so that was suffrage.
Oh,
That was suffrage.
shit.
I was like, at least put me with the pretty girl, but no, she put me with Precious.
Not even like your chick friends.
No, none of them. I've never even asked my girlfriends. I've never ever kissed them
That is
other than on the
crazy, man.
cheek. That's it. Other than on the cheek, that's it.
And
And
so-
then I came out probably. I came out to my friends elementary school.
Yeah.
Whenever anybody would ask me, "Are you gay?" I would say yes. Always. But to my parents, no. And honestly, I don't know why. Because my mom and my stepdad, who is my dad and me have no relationship. Like, we used to, and then recently, like literally up until yesterday, we've cut off all communications. He was the scary one. He's very homophobic.
Okay.
Very, very homophobic. My mom has always been supportive. She went to Pride with me last year, even.
Okay.
And she made a T-shirt that says Christian's mom with rainbow flags.
Okay.
So she's super supportive. My stepdad has learned to be supportive because of me. Basically, because I'm the first one in the family.
And what does like Pride Month mean to you? Like, do you actually like take it serious? Like, what do you usually do about it?
To be honest, I don't take it that seriously. Because I think I'm proud of being who I am all year long.
Yeah.
I don't need to be proud during a month. I do like the parades and everything. I think they're really cool. However, it's one of those things where I'm proud to be who I am all year long. I don't need a month to like show it.
Yeah.
I'm gay like 25/8. I don't need a specific month to show it. However, I do think it's coming from my perspective. I haven't struggled a lot as a gay person. I've never I've faced. I can count on my fingers how much discrimination I've felt.
Oh, really?
I'm not one of those that have like experienced a
pretty
lot
much
of homophobia.
A lot of things that don't really phase you.
Yeah,
just
so
like,
they don't really phase me. Well, you know, I use the slur a lot.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
F slur. Literally, I use it. All the time in my daily vocabulary. I don't know if I could say it on here, but
the F one. Yeah, you can't really say that one. But
but
I
don't
know
want
which
to
one.
get us canceled, but I use that all the time.
How about like I don't want to judge him, right, or anything like all these different type of LGBT, and they're adding
Like
now
Jesus
a negative or a plus or all this different stuff. Like, what do you think about all that? Be honest.
Growing up, I'm gonna be honest. Growing up, I was a lot more accepting of it, but now that I've gotten older, I do still accept it. I just think there's so many labels. I don't think for example, there's asexual, which is you're not attracted to anything. I think pan and bisexual are basically the same thing. So I don't like it when I call somebody, "Oh, you're bi," and they get offended by the "No, I'm poly, pan, whatever the fuck." I don't care. I'm like, you are who you are.
Yeah.
There's no need to put a label on it. And then like I was telling you guys earlier, I hate how it's become a trend.
It is.
A couple years in high school, when I went to high school, like I told you, it was 5 of us. 5 gays, couple lesbians, and 1 trans
But
person.
do you think it's a trend or more like now that it's like more open out there, like people are actually coming out a lot more?
I think it's both. I genuinely think it's both because I think for a long time, people just didn't want to come out because of like the stigma against it. And I think ever since now, especially I think the turning point was when the Pope when he said something along the lines of gay people shouldn't be criminalized. It's a sin, but it shouldn't be criminalized. I think that's when the floodgates opened and people were like coming out by like the millions. But I do think it is a trend. I do think people think that it's like kind of cool to be gay, and I mean it is, but like also it's not a trend.
Yeah, I just don't like how sensitive they are.
Yes.
Like just gay guys, they're not as sensitive as like all the different letter ones,
Yeah.
And it's just so weird because you can't even like be like freedom of speech, you can't even say anything because you'll get canceled or they'll take it the wrong way, stuff like that.
No, like for me, for example, I'm not sensitive to anything. Look at like for example, the F slur. My best friends, they could use it around me. I don't care.
Really?
Yeah, I let them honestly.
Do they gotta earn it though?
No, for me,
like
honestly.
the black guys with the N word.
Imagine no.
Yeah.
Imagine if I was that petty. No.
Yeah.
Okay, no. For example, my family, they don't use it around me, but I genuinely would not mind if they use it because that's how straight guys talk to each other.
It sounds bad though.
It does sound bad, but also like as long as you don't direct it towards me, that's the thing. Like my friends, I let them say it amongst each other, but where I'm gonna switch up is when you call me.
But your friends use it as
with each other, like sissy boy, like stuff like that. Like well, basically how they used to talk before they met me.
Yeah, because usually people that I remember they used like don't be dumb or don't be stupid. They always don't be
gay. But like for example, like me, I even use it times, or I'm like, don't be gay. Like I just think it's funny coming from me. But like example, like I don't think it's bad. Genuinely, I don't think that word is bad. If you use it amongst each other, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the minute you call me that, that's when we're gonna have a problem, and I'm gonna tell you something. But for example, look, I have a sweatshirt that says that word, but with in Gap letters. It looks like Gap, but it says
Okay.
That's my favorite sweatshirt ever.
And is the dating scene for you more difficult or is it easier?
Genuinely, I think
I feel like you're very picky.
Difficult.
I feel like you're very picky.
Extremely picky.
Like I know gay guys that go up to a lot of different type of guys. I don't get that vibe from you. You're just very picky.
Incredibly picky. Like absurdly. Like if they do one thing that I don't like,
you get the ick.
I just get the ick bad, and I just go be a whore instead. Like I'd much rather be a slut. right now.
Damn.
At this age, I'd much rather be a slut.
Really?
Yeah.
Just get the little bit, mic a little bit closer to you, like that. Yeah.
At this level, I'd much rather be a slut, honestly. Because, for example, my mom told me these are the ages where you can experiment and see what you like. Because she married two people. No, she dated two people, and she ended up marrying them. My dad and my stepdad. That's it.
Yeah.
And she's always told me and my sister, like, you should go out there more, get to know what kind of a person you like and everything. So I think that's why now. But I'm not like, I don't know. Like, I am a whore, but like I'm gonna be honest, I am a little bit of a whore.
So
but like
player.
not
You're a
like
player.
yes, kind of like that, but just not like super bad. Especially with like the sex part.
Okay.
Because us gays some of them are nasty.
Yeah,
I'm like, so like wear a condom, guys.
That's
it's
crazy.
not that hard.
Yeah, the whole
I'm like, wear a condom, guys.
Are
It's
you
not
like
that hard.
if I can ask like the?
I'm a bottom.
Okay.
I was like, I receive it. Okay. I've never given it.
Really?
I've never even wanted to
Never?
do that. Never in my life. I've never given it. I've purely received it.
And how good is it? Be honest. Like how good is it?
I'm gonna be honest. Well, I lost my virginity in probably the worst way possible.
Is it
It hurt the first time I did it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and also where I did it was not the best. At Cielo Vista.
Yeah. Where exactly?
In the family restroom.
The family. Oh, the huge restroom.
The one in front of Lids.
Yeah,
that one.
For a first time.
For the first time. When I was 18.
How horny were you, bro, to do it in
Honestly, I just wanted to lose it at that point. Because I just wanted to get it over with. Because I knew it was going to hurt. I was like, okay, giving it doesn't hurt for shit. Like, I mean, you're giving it. How the hell can that hurt? But when you're receiving it, it hurts. It's like a girl. It hurts the first time they do it. Mm-hmm. But after, like, not training. It's like whore training, you know? But it doesn't, like, hurt after a while. And it becomes pleasurable. If the guy knows how to do it and if he's sensitive, because it is an ass. You gotta be sensitive.
Yeah, but because they say the G spot of man is in the ass.
Is in the ass. So, like, for example, like me, at this point, it doesn't hurt at all anymore.
It's just the G spot.
It's just the G spot. For me, at least. But I do know the first time gays ever do it, it hurts, like, bad. It can genuinely hurt. And for me, it only hurt for, like, 5 minutes. And then after that, it learned. Dude, basically, my ass had a mind of its own, and it learned how to just take it.
And what tips would you give someone that, like, I'm not saying I want to, but like, what tips would you give someone that, you know, honestly, even a girl, maybe a girl, like, tip for a girl that
do not eat shit that day.
Okay.
Don't eat shit
since the morning.
Well, you can eat stuff, but just eat light water, fucking water. Lettuce, like cucumbers, like tomatoes, like shit like that. Because there's gays, and I've had friends, and it's disgusting to say. It's nasty. But imagine putting something in your ass and having, like, a Big Mac meal before that. It's not going to end well. It's not going to end well. I've heard stories where I've had, for example, I've gone to a party. Yeah. And for me, for example, you can ask any of my friends, I don't like to have sex at parties. I don't feel comfortable. Like, I don't, a make-out sesh, maybe. Maybe some of that, maybe.
See, but I wouldn't even be able to have a quickie on a party. I don't think so.
Like, I
How
can't.
would you do that?
You can't unless you know that day you're like, okay, I've eaten clean today. Mm-hmm. For example, douching is essential when you're gay. Essential.
What's douching?
It's like a stick. Have you ever seen the movie Sausage Party? The cartoon.
I have, but I took it off because I didn't like it. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the best movie ever. Okay. It has a douche. It's like a pad almost, like a sponge, and with a stick coming out the end of it. Okay. You put the sponge, you soak it in water, and it shoots water into your ass to clean it. What? It's nasty as fuck, but I mean, it works. Like, I mean, it becomes more pleasurable.
So if you ever want to, like, you're in the mind of, like, I'm trying to get laid tonight, like, you prepare yourself since the morning.
Yeah, we're going to verde salads, and I'm getting that with vinaigrette. Like, that's it. We're getting spinach and vinaigrette with, like, water and maybe a Diet Coke. Maybe. Because even carbonated drinks is a shit show.
And so let's just say you're at a bar, and how do you find, like, the perfect guy for you? Like, you know, what's your game?
For example, honestly, for me, I'm not a very, like, horny person. I'm not. Yeah. Genuinely. I'm not. If I'm going to the bar, it's to have a good time. Yeah. If it happens, it happens. But I'm more of a, if we're going to go to the bar, let's talk. Let's get to know each other. You get to know somebody when they're drunk. For me personally, I think you know a person very well when they're drunk or how they are when they're drunk. Genuinely. So like I've had just like simple like, hey, let's go talk, or maybe like go kiss outside. But even makeouts, I don't do it at the bar. My friends have never seen me. My best friend has never seen me make out with somebody. That I'm super private with. Like I'll never do it in public. But like to talk about it, like I don't really care. Yeah. Like it's super open. With
What's
it.
like the best gay bar like in El Paso?
You know, I've never been to a gay bar.
Never been to a gay bar?
I've never been to a single gay bar.
Really?
I went to one. I think I don't even remember what it was called, and I hated it. Cause gays, especially older gays, disgust the shit out of me sometimes.
Which one was the gay bar that we went to?
The OP?
International? No, it was Epic. We went to Epic. We went to two, right next to each other.
There's drag bars, and I do like drag bars because I think drag queens are hilarious.
Yeah. What I was amazed about was like, very manly looking man, very manly, bro. Like if I would see these guys like a Harley Davidson, I'd be like, whoa.
No,
like, they were like kissing, grabbing. I was like, whoa. Like I would never expect a man like whoa.
Genuinely,
I'm not being mean. I'm just
like for example, like I've had sex with men that look like my friends have thought that they were straight, and then they realized like, oh, like I slept with him, and it was like insane. He was 6'5", bodybuilder, deep ass voice. He wore a Ralph Lauren polo and slacks, and I mean you can't get any more straighter than slacks. Like let's be honest, and like loafers, and I just would never even picture it at all. But I mean, yeah, he was.
And do you have let's get to the tea. Do you have any like, because you're a big personality, you know, you have a big charisma, big personality. So is there like negative shit talkers at bars just because you're that type of person, that big energy?
From what I've heard, no, but from what I've seen, yes. I see people getting annoyed with me very easily. Yeah. I could tell they're rolling their eyes, like wanting to move away. Like, and honestly, in all honesty, if you want to like judge me, don't go to a bar. You're gonna find people like me anywhere. Well, maybe not here in El Paso. Yeah. But genuinely, like, and I've never gotten kicked out of a bar, so I've never found the reason to like shut up. Basically, like I'm always, you hear me at the bars, you can hear me from across the bar.
Yeah, crazy.
Like I just like, I mean, it's whatever. Like, if I'm not getting kicked out by the manager, I mean, I really don't care what anybody else has to say. If I'm loud, if I'm too loud for you, then just put on headphones. Like I don't. And
you never like made enemies because of that, or girls that don't like you no more. Yeah.
I've had 4 friends that I genuinely, with all my heart, no, it's gone down to 3 actually, as of last week. 3 girls genuinely I cannot stand with my being. One, the first girl, because she attacked my mom. Oh. Okay. And it was nothing of like there was no talk of mothers, and she decided to bring my mom up. That was the first one. Second girl is because she was a straight bitch. She was a cunt. A straight bitch. Looked like a pug. Like literally looked like a pug. Her eyes pouty and her lips fake as fuck. Yeah. This third girl, all I'm gonna say, drug addict. That's it. You know who the fuck you are, and you're a fucking bitch.
Damn.
Like, yeah.
What bar does she go to?
They don't go to any bars. No, the girls, I'm telling you, of all my friends, I'm one of the hypest ones. Yeah. Probably definitely. Because the girlfriends, they don't go out. Like a lot of my old friends don't go out. Because in high school, me and my current best friend were the only ones to go out. We were voted party animals. We were really the only ones to go out. But like other than that, I don't think I've made bar enemies. I just think I've made genuinely like enemies like through high school, friendships, stuff like that. So it hasn't been that bad. And honestly, like I don't think I can count on my finger how many people I've had problems with. The ones that have gotten really bad though, for example, I've thrown up on somebody on purpose.
You said you actually just said that you threw up at homeboy last time.
Oh,
what happened there, bro?
Sorry to my bitches last week. So sorry. That was completely on me. Honestly, that was on me. So there's this drink called MD 2020 that I just discovered like a month ago because I was like, oh, $3.69. Might as well fucking try it.
It's always a cheap one that gets you fucked up. Huh?
It's always the cheap shit because yesterday I drank 1800, chilling all day, taking care of a drunk bitch known as my best friend. That's it. But honestly, like last week it was MD 2020, the grape flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And have you seen the videos where I chugged it?
Nah, I really haven't, bro. You always chugging drinks left and right.
That's why
Yeah.
I chugged the whole bottle of the MD 2020. The whole bottle.
Damn.
Downed. And it was... MD is one of those where I just remember walking to Homeboy, blackout after that. I don't remember shit. I get glimpses.
I like your stories because you're always... You post like what's going on 1st. You let it happen, and then you switch the camera to you.
Yes.
Like your reaction is always funny, man.
You could see the progression of like a night out through my stories. Like,
yeah.
But like, for example, last week. So let me go down the line. We went to Homeboys.
Yeah.
Chilling. I don't remember much. We went to HQ West. Was dead.
Yeah.
Dead. Went back to Homeboys. I fell on the way over there. I needed like 3 people to pick me up. Get to Homeboys. Decided to go with my friends who had, one of my best friends, her sister, and her friends who are really cool. We were sitting at the table. I don't remember much. This is me telling from what people told me. And just purple guck fucking.
Yo.
Like just washed onto the table. And I just let it flow. Like they were telling me I didn't do much. That I was just laughing. That I was like not even crying or anything. Like I was just laughing and letting it flow. And I even have pictures where I'm taking a selfie with my friend while she's cleaning up my mess. Yeah. Then I remember walking to the toilet, having my best friend, one of my really good friends, follow me and putting him in the corner of like the bathroom and just being like, wait for me. I remember then walking into the stall and knocking out and falling face forward while my entire ass and dick is out and the stall door is wide open because it was slippery from, I guess, other people's piss, and I was just slipping on it and not being able to get up. So I was naked, fucking trying to get up onto the toilet seat, and then I just stayed there for like an hour.
How bad did you stink the next day?
Bad. Like bad.
Bro.
Like this. I'm not shitting you not, I took 6 showers that day because I felt so disgusting. Bro. I felt so nasty.
And do you enjoy getting that fucked up?
I enjoy getting lit. I hate the fact that now, as I've gotten older, people say you're supposed to learn how to drink. My alcohol tolerance has gone down.
Bro, you're so young, though.
Just so bad. My alcohol tolerance has just gone to shit. Because in high school, I used to down bottles of Malibu. No phase. But now, with 2 shots, I'm lit already. Really? Like, lit. Especially if it's rumps.
Rumps is disgusting.
My favorite shot, though, is a Fire and Ice.
Fire and Ice? Have you ever had, like, 151?
151?
151.
What's that?
It's
the rum?
I don't know what it is. It's just super fucking strong, man.
Have you ever had a Purple Gecko?
No.
That shit is whack. Don't ever do that.
I had 2 Lamborghinis back to back in 5 minutes. Lamborghini? You know, like the blue drink that like they'll put like some powder, fire, and then
like lean.
No,
I'm kidding. No.
No, it's like I don't know how they mix it, but it's like they put some powder on it, and then there's fire, and then it's hot. It's just hot. No, they usually sell at like a Hispanic bars, but I had a back to back one of those, and I totally.
I've like the first time genuinely I blacked out was Halloween 2021. Genuinely. First blackout. I don't remember shit. I remember getting home and having to go to work, and that's it. Second was in Cancun. For sure. Third time, my graduation party when I graduated high school. I don't remember. I just remember my best friend's dad had to physically lift me up off the sand and throw me into the trunk with his other friend, but grab me by the legs and just kind of fling me. And then my warehouse party a couple months ago that I threw with another one of my good friends, blacked out. But that's because that day I drank UV, the other ghetto drink, UV vodka.
UV, no, never had it.
It tastes so sweet. But I'm telling you, like my parents tell me, like I drink like a homeless person. Yeah, I shouldn't be having to drink.
You're like Frank Gallagher. You know?
Yes, like I would so prefer an MD over like a bottle of like, for example, like Bucanas. I hate Bucanas. Get that shit away from me. Don't bring dark liquor.
MD, you rather drink MD.
Don't bring rum. Don't bring Bucanas. Don't bring anything like basically dark liquor. Don't fucking bring it next to me. I won't drink it. But for some reason, MD I will. And obviously
and you said right now that like different jobs have like kind of like stopped you from your party, so you kind of quit. Why, bro?
What do you mean, like different jobs?
Yeah, like you quit certain jobs because you're a party guy, and it stops you from like being a party boy.
Like, my dream, honestly, is to make a brand off of my personality and how much I like to go out. I would love to own nightclubs. I would love to own a liquor brand. And obviously the fashion brand that I told you about. Like, I want to start those and build onto it. And I don't think a job that, like, restricts me from doing that will help me. Like, I love being a server. Personally, right now, and while I'm in college, I love it. Because it's easy, fast money. But, like, working at the mall, that shit was bad because you get out, like, at 12. And I can't go out. If we're not going out by 11, if we're not leaving the house by 11, I'm not going to go out. I hate going out late.
Have you ever thought about making, like, TikToks, YouTube?
I've always wanted to make a TikTok. I'm just super lazy.
It's easy, man.
I love Instagram because it's just one click. And I feel like on TikTok,
you can do the same on TikTok.
I do want to start getting ready with me.
On TikTok, it's literally the same. Like, all you have to do is just, you press the red button, and then it'll record, and it'll stay like that. And then you can record anything else after. Yeah, so you can make stories like that. Obviously, don't post some shit you're not supposed to.
Oh, like that one.
Or the F word or stuff like that.
Yeah, obviously, I don't want to get.
But I feel like someone as funny as you is, you can make some YouTube videos or TikToks, bro.
TikToks, I would start. Like, I genuinely would, especially because I'm going to move out in August. I'm moving out of my house. So, like, I would do get ready with me and everything, especially on the outfits. Because fur coats are my shit, and I don't think anybody in El Paso wears them.
I've seen you wear one of those.
Yeah, there's a cheetah print one that I'm just dying to wear again.
And what's your favorite bar, bro? What kind of bars do you like?
My favorite bar, I'll be honest, like, asked me that question like 6 months ago. It was Profe.
Ugh.
I loved it there.
Why?
I loved it. It's so ghetto. It's just so ghetto. I'll tell you, I was raised in, like, the most, like, Catholic, welcoming, like, affluent.
Were your parents very strict, and that's why you're out there like that?
My mom let me have my first drink very young with her to see how I would get, to see how I am.
Yeah.
I was calm, but she obviously didn't know how I would get later on. My first party, when I was 16, I snuck out of the house. My first party that my mom let me go to was right before COVID, 2019. So, again, 16 to 17. Those were the first parties I ever went to. And then after that, bars. But I prefer house parties over bars.
Yeah, I've seen you more in house parties.
Yeah, bro. I love house parties.
You never invite me to any, bro. That's kind of
it's because I'm never throwing them. But I want to start throwing some.
Yeah.
We're getting a warehouse soon, hopefully. Me and my best friend.
Crazy, bro.
And I would want to, like, invite. Like,
see, when I was very young, we used to do house parties, but they would always get raided.
That's the thing. And I'm going to be honest, I love when a party gets raided.
Why?
Your party wasn't good if it didn't get raided for me. Like, if it doesn't get raided, it's not good. And I'm a dramatic bitch. I don't care if we're going to walk. I don't want to walk out the front door. No, I want to live my Project X fantasy and run, fucking jump over fences and everything. But my friends keep me from doing that shit. But ask me in high school.
No, I used to do that.
I love it. Just the rush that you feel. And then, the Whataburger after, even though I don't like Whataburger. Like, I know it's controversial, but, like, might as well just go.
You rather eat what, like Cometa after?
McDonald's.
I
fucking love McDonald's.
McDonald's after getting drunk?
I prefer over any meal McDonald's.
Tacos, Cometa, none of that?
Cometa's good. Just, I've had bad memories of vomiting at Cometa. Like, I've eaten, what do they call it's like a quesadilla, but with pastor.
Gringa.
Yes. I've eaten that, and then as soon as I walk out the door, just vomit the shit out of it. The one on Viscount. That one was bad, and the lady had to kick me out. Yes. She had to tell me to go to my car because that it was making other people not want to go in because the whole doorway was just fucking full of, like, red vomit. It was disgusting.
Bro.
So I love throwing up. I'm gonna be honest.
You never party at Juarez?
Party, like house party, my mom never let me.
But like bars.
She was always scared. We would go to bars last year, every now and then, for my best friend's birthday.
I feel like in Juarez, the party life is way
hell yeah. It's so different. Because over there, I would, but I don't know. I just think I'm super, like, with that crowd, like the fresa crowd. Don't like me.
Why?
Well, cause
you got that style though.
But I think I'm kind of fresa a little bit. Yeah. Like, honestly, I think I am. I just think that when I get too lit, like when I get too drunk, like the hood Christian comes out. Christina or Christopher comes out. And they don't like that. Because over there it's very, like, you know, buttoned up partying. Yeah. Like, let's wear a suit. And I also, like, I love to wear suits and everything. But I'm going to act a wreck. When I go to a bar, it's going to be, that it's going to be a wreck.
How many personalities do you think you have?
3. There's Christian right now. Chill. I'm a Sag, so Everything just flies by. I'm like, I'm a triple Sag.
Okay.
Christina, the lit one. She's the lit one. She's fun. She throws up a lot. She likes to go out and everything. And then there's Christopher. Christopher is a fucking bitch. Christopher is when somebody decides to make me mad when I'm out. Because I don't think I'm emotional. I just say, like, if you touch me, like, in the wrong way or you're trying to make me feel better, I get super pissed, especially when I'm drunk. Super, super pissed. Because, like, crying, I'm not about to cry.
Which one of those three gets more dick?
Christopher, because he's more aggressive with it. Like, he'll just go up to you and say, like, I'm down to meet in the back.
Just like that.
Just straight up. And if you're not down, chill, you know? But don't come up to me after. I don't want to hear shit from you ever again. You lost your chance and you're never getting it again.
And let's get back into that, like the whole bottom. Do you like it rough or soft or?
I like it in the middle. There's a time for rough. There's a time for soft. I hate what's it called? Sex talk.
You hate?
I don't want to fucking hear you talk to me while I'm doing it.
Oh, I thought like right now. Oh.
No, like sex talk.
Like when
they're talking to me. I hate that shit.
You just want silence.
I just want silence and music.
What's the best music for that?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even remember half the times that I've had sex. I've been blackout, but I just know I like music. I remember one time, he's like, "Let's use your phone," and I was like, "Okay." Like, for sure, like, okay. Like, I was scared because I'm like, I know my music, and my music tastes of shit. And it fucking started playing Venga Boys. Fucking, the We Like to Party song.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine. And then he flipped to the next one, and it was Fresh Out the Runway by Rihanna. He switched to the next one, and it was Booyah, an EDM song by TJR. And those are all hype songs. No calm shit. And at that point, I just said, fuck it, bro. Like, just turn off my phone and just put it in. Like, that's it. Like, let's get this shit over with. I'm very fast. I don't want to do it for hours. I don't want to do it for hours. Like, where we lay in bed and talk. No, as soon as you're done, let me go take a shower and then bye. Never see you again.
Can I ask you the more personal?
Yes.
Like, is it a leave it inside or just put them on my back?
It's do it on the side of the bed. I've genuinely asked somebody, because that day I was feeling like just really like, look, I don't want anybody to touch me. He was about to do it on my back. I flipped, turned around, and pointed his dick towards the bed. And I said, do it over there. I'm going to take a shower. You're done. I'm done. Let's get the fuck out of here. Like that. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just very, like, assertive. You know, like...
Yeah.
I don't like to be in command until it gets to whether you're going to do something like that. Throughout it, I'll let you take reign. But honestly, when you're finished, don't do it on me. Especially don't do it in me. Fuck no.
Yeah.
Hell no. There's too many diseases out there.
One more question about that. So we don't talk about that. Does size matter?
Yes. It does. Honestly, it does.
You prefer a smaller one?
I prefer a larger one.
A larger one?
Yes. Like, I don't even want to sound sangrón, but like 8 inches maybe.
Okay.
Like, or more, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
I would think like smaller the better.
No, and if it's small, like for example, like one of my first times, it was really small. And I told them, oh, no, dude, not today. I'm not feeling it. But it's great to know you. Zachary was his name.
Zachary was his name?
Yeah. And it was at a...
My bad, Zach.
Sorry, Zach. You know, you're great. You're really good looking, but just not down there. It was at a party on the west side. One of my first ever house parties. And he took me to the room. And he was closeted. So he took me to the room. He pulled down his pants. And I let out the worst little chuckle. Like a little laugh.
Like...
Yes, yeah. And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, dear, not today." You know, but it was great to see you.
Just
you know,
like that.
I gave him a kiss on the cheek, and I said, "You know what? I may not be the skinniest bitch, because I mean I'm a little chunks, but also I'm not dealing with that. No, we can each pick our battles. I'm chunky, but you got a small dick."
I would have think like you were already at the moment. You're like, "Fuck it."
Yeah, and I was like, I told him that I was like, "I'm chunky, but you have a small dick," and at that point, I prefer chunky. So let's have a good night. You know.
Damn, you're just like that. Like,
I felt so
savage,
bad though,
man.
Especially when I was out. What was I drinking? Jaeger that day. I was drinking Jaeger.
God, bro. That's the most... That's fucking crazy, bro.
It's ghetto.
It's just I love hearing all this from you, bro, because I never really opened up like not like had someone open up about situations like that. Usually they're like very private about it.
No, with that I'm very, very, very honestly with everything. Like any questions anybody ever has for me, there's rarely a question that I'll say no. I don't want to answer that. Especially that and the issues I have with, for some reason, the issues I have with my dad. I can go on about that with all fucking.
Hey, you never got bullied like growing up?
7th grade. One time. This dude named Alan. He was really fucking fat. Yeah. And I was too. But I lost weight and then I gained a little back. But like I lost a shitload of weight and I've gained weight back. But he was fucking huge. And I remember he was a badass. So he was 14 years old. He was driving a Mamalona truck to middle school. That's a bad bitch.
Middle school?
Middle school. Oh, Rio Bravo Middle School. The one in the hood by Valentine's Bakery. That shit. It's already closed. Yeah. It's already closed.
No, I remember though.
That, and then he used to call me like the F slur, which I used to laugh when he would call me. And I'd be like, "Okay, bitch, I am," and you don't have papers. Like,
I won't call you out.
I'm like, I mean, what's the difference between you and a notebook? A notebook has papers. Sorry. But probably that. But he used to say that, and he used to call me fat. And then recently in college, I had him for a class. And he tried to, I wanted my bad bitch moment. And he tried to talk to me and sit next to me in class. And I said, "Who are you?" "Sorry." And I walked away.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I was like, no.
But it didn't affect you? Maybe?
No. Maybe a little bit. I would talk to my parents about it. It made me a little sad because obviously when any kid gets bullied, it's sad. But within days, I was like, nah, fuck him. I don't really give a shit. Because I was a nerd also.
And since like you were very young, you started like having your own unique style, or you would just like be afraid of it?
I used to dress very, very preppy. Very preppy. Polos. The shirt had to match the shoes. Yeah, like junior year is when I started to really... No, well, before that, like I said, it was always preppy. Always very well ironed and everything. Junior to senior year, it was very, like, weird for me. Like, experimental. Like, I used to wear a color... For example, like, I used to wear pink pants with a pink cut-off denim jacket with flames. I used to wear a lot of graphics. Really ugly as fuck. But I used to make my own shit. Like, the T-shirts. And then, in... freshman year when COVID was around, that's when I discovered like Goodwill and going to Goodwill and Savers, and I developed like my own style. And now like I grab from there's 5 people I grab from: rock stars, porn stars, cowboys, hookers, and honestly like church people. Like when I go to church, very rarely do I go to church, very rarely. But when I do, I'll just look at like the stained glass. Or I'll look at, like, the ladies, like, with what they're wearing.
You like their style?
I like the amount of jewelry that they wear.
Okay.
Like, the señoras wear a load of jewelry. And also, honestly, my grandma, my stepdad's mom, always an animal print. Because that's something else. I adore animal print.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Adore it.
I don't know if you have any questions for me, you know? Any questions you probably didn't even...
What do you think of Pride Month? Honestly, coming from a straight
Me?
man.
I mean... I don't think anything negative about it, you know. It's just that I respect each one of how they are, as long as they don't push it on me, you know.
I agree with that.
Like, just don't. I have a few gay friends, and they're not flirty. They're not touchy, which I like. Even
have you ever had like a gay guy like do that?
Once, really? Yeah. I was at this bar and he was getting very touchy. He was like, "You're very handsome," and touching me, and I was just like. I felt uncomfortable, and I'm like, "Oh shit, this is how like girls feel," you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just if you get like to that point, I'm gonna act upon it and tell you something. But usually, gay people in general, like they've been cool for me, bro. They're fun as fuck.
I will say, like,
and they have beautiful chick friends. Very beautiful.
Honestly, we bring the bad bitches.
No, I'm good about it. Never, nothing bad.
That's good. No, a lot of, like, my other friends, like, they've had experiences, and that's when they were very weary to be my friend, because they've had bad experiences.
Because they think you're going to flirt with them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's a thing where, first of all, there's 2 rules that I go by. I hate when gay people try to act on straight people. If he's trying to be your friend, let it stay at the friend level and nothing more. The most I'll ever say to my friends are, oh, I like your outfit today, or you look good today. That's where it stops.
Yeah, but you think he's just
Yeah, I'm
handsome,
like,
and
you
that's
know what,
it.
you look good today. Like that's it. Like a man can compliment another man
Of
without
course,
having to say anything.
of course,
But anything more than that, it stops, and I think it's disgusting. Second of all, just because you're straight does not mean you're good looking.
of course.
Also,
Yeah, there's a lot of straight guys that think
yes,
every gay guy likes them,
yes.
but no.
Just because you're straight doesn't mean you're good looking, and just because you're straight doesn't mean I want you. I don't want you. And the same thing with the girls. I like my girl. I love my girlfriends.
Yeah.
But also, I genuinely think some girls are very annoying when it comes to gay people. I hate being called the gay best friend.
Okay.
I know a lot of gay people love it. Like,
you don't like that
it's my
term?
bitch. You know, like, I hate that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I've been called the gay best friend twice, and every single time I told that girl, I was like, if you ever call me that fucking again, I'm gonna. Oh, I told her, I was like, I'm gonna make your life a living hell. I was like, don't ever refer to me. I'm either your guy best friend or your best friend in general. Nothing else. Nothing else.
Has it ever, no names of course, a straight guy kind of hit your DMs or something on the
Twice.
low to try something with you?
The DMs, no. In person, yes.
Really?
In person, yes.
And you know he was straight, and he was
Straight.
just
Very straight.
he just wanted to experiment. Did you actually experiment?
High school, yes. Because it was never sexual. It was, well, it was sexual, but it wasn't like actual sex. It was blowjobs or like, I also hate eating ass.
Okay.
I've never done
Me
that
too,
shit,
bro.
and I've never done that shit. I don't even want to.
I'm
do
with
that
you
shit.
on that. Yeah.
I hate that shit. It feels no.
Yeah.
So just like obviously blowjobs and making out and stuff like that. But high school, yes. But now I've gotten like maybe 4, and I don't want to do it. I'm like, if you're gonna do it with a gay, do it with somebody else.
Really? So you wouldn't experiment? Why not?
I just don't want to be like their. I mean, it's fine to be their reason to like, oh, like, you know, he made me realize who I actually am. But if for some reason I'm there and you start feeling uncomfortable, it's gonna make me feel uncomfortable.
Oh, like if he's not liking it.
If he's not liking it, it's gonna make me feel really uncomfortable, and I don't know if he gets aggressive. You know, I've never wanted. I'm not a fighter. I talk a lot of shit. I'm gonna be honest. I talk a load of shit, but I'm not a fighter. I fought in 3 times, and all times I didn't use my hands. I used throw up, tasers, and
throw
pepper
up?
spray.
What do you mean throw up?
I threw up on a girl on purpose. She called. Okay, so let's do the story.
This guy's crazy.
This is my old best friend. We went to a party in an Irving party in the Northeast.
Yeah.
That was my first mistake. We went to the party and there was this girl there. Happened. I'm just gonna call her Clarissa. That's not her name, but let's just call her because she looked like a bitch.
So this is our bitches, I guess.
Yes. And her boyfriend and me were very close friends, and I'm still close friends with him today. He dabbed me up, and this girl was always jealous of the fact that he, I guess, wanted to hang out with me more.
Yeah.
But that's because we were just good friends. And she came over to us while I was dabbing him up and said, if you want to suck his dick so bad, just say it. And I looked at her and I said, well, if somebody isn't doing it, obviously I have to do it, right? I said, I was like, fix your crooked teeth and your fucked up braces, and then maybe you could give him some good head, because he's obviously not getting it from you. She flipped the switch and she's like, well, you know what, bitch? I see where you were raised. Your mom is a slut.
Ooh.
And I was like, hell no,
you don't
bitch.
mess
I was
with
like,
moms.
you just fucked it up for you. I was like, you just fucked it up. I was like, what did you say? And then she's like, I said your mom's a whore. Your mom's a skank. And I was like, oh, hell no, you will never talk about Crystal like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's my mommy's name. And I just ran inside, and my friend who was hosting the party, I said, listen, I'm going to leave. I loved your party for the 2 minutes I was there, but I have to leave. I got to go. I'm not going to be around this bitch. He's like, are you sure? And that's when I thought to myself, you know what? No, I'm going to be a bitch.
Yeah.
And I said, what do you have? Do you have any alcohol? Like, strongest tequila you have? He's like,
this guy
I have a
prefers
bottle.
throat.
Yes. He's like, I have a bottle of Hornitos that my dad left in the basement. And I said, is it hot in your basement? Get you, this party was in July. And he's like, this was pre-COVID too. He's like, yeah, I mean, it's pretty fucking humid down there. And I was like, thank you. And I said, what color is it? He's like, it's the reposado. I was like, fuck yeah, thank God. Ran down there, grabbed the fucking hot ass bottle, went to the bathroom, told my best friend, call an Uber right now. I said, call an Uber. She's like, okay. And I said, wait for me there. Tell him I'll give him 20 extra bucks if he just waits for me. I was like, let's head to another party. Went to a Coronado party. Then the Uber's outside, and I said, wait for me, okay, bitch? Tell him to give me 20 minutes. He's just like, okay. And the Uber driver said yes. Ran into the bathroom. Braved it. I fucking gave myself a pep talk in the window. And I just said, okay, like, we could do this. I took 5 shots. Downed the bottle of Hornitos hot. I just kept it right there. It was the fucking anger that I had towards this bitch that let it stay right there. And I fucking went up to her. I said, where's your boyfriend? Where's my friend? And she's like, I don't know. And I was like, perfect. Grabbed her hair, twisted it, and I was like, follow me, bitch. Let's go. I went outside and everybody followed. And I said, what did you say about my mom? I need you to say it to me right now.
The Uber guy's
say
like,
it to me right now. He was there waiting
just like,
outside. The window's open. And she's like, I said that your mom's a skank. And I was like, bet, bitch. And I fucking grabbed her head and just stuck fingers down my throat and just let it rip all over her. And she was so disgusted. She fell to the ground. And I said, guess what, bitch? You deserve to be 6 feet more under where your dead sister is. Go fuck yourself, bitch. Because before this, she had always had a problem with me. She would call me fat. She would call me the F slur. Since elementary school, this bitch always had a problem with me. And I never said anything because I was close with her boyfriend. I never said anything, but I was like, you know what?
You prepared the whole thing.
He broke up with her 2 hours after that because she tried to give him, like, head.
After that?
After that,
no.
with throw up.
No.
And then she said, if it weren't for your F slur friend, this wouldn't be happening. So he said I need to work on my head game, so I might as fucking well do it. And I was, like, in shock when he told me that. And we went to the other party, but I'm not gonna lie, I had to stop on I-10 to fucking throw up on the side from the thought that I had just let it rip on some bitch.
Yeah, shout out to the Uber guy, you know.
Shout out to the Uber. Fucking Ignacio was his name.
Ignacio.
Shout out to him, because he was a bad bitch, because he was looking, and I remember he had a strong ass accent. We couldn't hear what the fuck he was saying, but he was like, "You okay?" And I was like, "Yes." He was like, you need help? I was like, no, I'm fine. Thank you so much, sir. And we zelled him like $20, and my friend also $20.
That's
so he made
$40. Dude, what the fuck?
I hate that bitch. Oh, everybody knows that story.
Yeah, whoever talks shit about your mom, bro.
Everybody knows that story.
No.
That shit was crazy.
Fuck no. Yeah, if someone would talk shit about my mom like that.
Right? I was like, my mom has nothing to do with this.
But I don't know about throwing up. Like, maybe I'll... It's a girl, so I can't hit her.
That's why. That's my thing. But my sworn thing is I will never, ever hit a woman.
Yeah.
I will never, ever hit a woman. But the fuck if I'm going to let her talk shit and not get either throw up, tase her, or pepper spray her. I've been this close to pepper spraying somebody, but I know I can get sued for that shit, so
really?
I won't do it.
I don't know that.
Because it's more permanent damage.
I thought it was like more self-defense.
It is, but... And that's the thing, like, I've gotten into a fight once with the guy. It was once, and I let him hit me first, so I could sue him, but I never ended up suing him. I just stuck glasses up his nose. Like the end of the glasses, you know how it's the handle?
Oh.
I got it up his nose. We fought at a high school party, and I stuck it up his nose, and I threw soap in his eyes to run away. But it's because, honestly, I was the messy one. I was the one talking shit. You know, I fucked around, and I found out. But he also found out, so I'm like, yeah.
Dude, you're fucking crazy.
That was the old me, though. Nothing like that would ever happen now.
That's Christiann.
That's Christopher. That's Christopher. That was. And my friends now don't even know that fucker exists. They never met him because he stopped coming around in like senior year of high school. Because after that, I could get sued for anything. So I was
you guys shouldn't.
Might as well take advantage that I'm underage and just act a fool. And then once I get older, I'll be all fucking like preppy. I'll just talk shit. I won't get hit.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Any other questions? You know?
Let's see. Regarding
I think we're coming close to like the 50-minute mark, I think.
Regarding what?
Anything you want to ask me, bro. You know, I mean, I only know you from interviewing you, you know.
What is the worst encounter you've had on Cincy? The worst.
On Cincy?
Or any, for that matter, any street bar or anything like that.
It's just the fights, man. There's a lot of fights going on. Like, if I could make a whole damn video, like a 40-minute video of just fights in Cincy, is just fights, literally fights left and right.
Really?
Like I could.
Have you honestly, ever been
Cincy.
In one?
Honestly, the cops should just hire me as like I have proof of everything that happens.
That's true, huh?
Yeah, bro. Just everyone gets rowdy in Cincy. I don't know, especially Profe. I don't know if you saw that video.
Yes, I did. One of my best friends was there at Profe when it got shot up. Went to Cometa, where it also got shot up that same night. And I was like, no. But now it used to be Chino's R.I.P. Chinos.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Chinos. And now
What happened to Chino?
I have no idea. It just closed. But I think they're remodeling. They had posted it that they're remodeling.
I think they're gonna make it like a restaurant, like something like that. I heard
hope
something
not.
like that.
No. Like for right now, it's probably Homeboys or Champagne.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tie between those.
See, Homeboy's more chill.
Mm-hmm.
Champagne, yeah, a little bit more.
I like
rowdy,
Champagne.
A little
It's
more
like
crazy.
Profe 2.0. You know, it's like a little...
College was ratchet.
Oh.
College used to be ratchet.
Yeah, I used to.
It's close as well.
Yeah. I had experiences there. I threw up on the bar top. It's always fucking throwing up with me.
You don't care, bro. You just do it. Like
I care in certain situations. Like 2 weeks ago when I threw up on that table with my friend, I genuinely was, when she told me the next day and I saw the videos, I was like, you know what, babe? I genuinely apologize. Like that was out of pocket of me to do, because the bad thing was we were celebrating her birthday. And I felt like I fucked up her birthday.
well, yeah, because now they have to take care of you.
Yes, I felt so bad. And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm never doing this shit again. Well, and then I fucking did it yesterday.
No, of course. It always happens, bro. I don't know. Any other questions before we end?
What's your worst drunken experience? I always like to ask that. Where you're
my worst drunk?
Yeah,
it's
worst.
It's definitely the one where I had the back-to-back Lamborghinis.
Mm-hmm.
And it was at, I don't know, you ever been to Lola Bar?
Lola's.
It's on North Zaragoza. Lola.
I've never been there.
Yeah, so I went there. It was one of my cousin's birthday, and back-to-back Lamborghinis after a few shots and everything. And this is the only time I almost puked at a bar. Well, technically, yes, I did.
You've never puked at a bar?
No, but in a way it counts, because I lost, like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing already. Like, I was feeling like shit, and I started walking out of the bar, and maybe from where you at to the door, I had to puke right here, and it just slipped, like, little by little, and then the security saw me, and he just opened the door for me, and then I just went out there and puked. Outside, though.
How nice of him. Okay.
Outside, but, yeah, bro, I don't really like just getting that fucked up at bars, you know?
I don't like
I just have control myself.
Happens.
No, it's just not happening.
It's like that whore that's like, I swear people just want me. No, bitch,
No.
you just open your legs.
You just,
like, for me, it's they offer me a drink and I'm not going to deny it.
Yeah.
Unless, like I said, it's like Hennessy. That was a bad drink.
I'm going to have to get you a shot when I see you, bro.
Yes, we'll take a shot next time.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah.
You're very hilarious on my interviews. People always message me like,
oh, the balls
shit.
One.
The balls
That was the first.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
The
that was
balls
fucking horrible. My mom sent me that video.
No way.
I forgot that she follows me.
You got all the way to your family?
Yeah. Well, it's because my family follows me.
But you shared it or what?
No. Well, yeah, I reposted it.
Oh, that's what.
All my family saw it. So all my family knows that they raised a slut. But I mean, and I'm the only one in the family that's like that. Nobody else is gay. No one else is a slut. So.
Yeah.
The black sheep.
And then this past one, the flag, the colors of the Mexican flag.
You know that I said I'm from Juarez? I'm not from Juarez. I looked at the interview the next day and I was like, well, you're not from Juarez.
Yeah. And then I was like, where from? You're like, I don't know. I was just born there.
I was looking at it the next day and I was like, I was in shock. Like, I'm not from Juarez.
Yeah.
I've never even been to Mexico. Well, I've been to Cancun, but I was in shock when I saw it. I was like, you fake being a beaner. You were that
fucked up, man.
Well, I'm Mexican, but I'm like, damn, like, I'm not from Juarez. I can't call that race.
Yeah, no, bro, you've been very hilarious. I mean,
thank you.
I do appreciate that you're here. You know, like you came up here. I just want to get to know you. You know, you're a cool character at the bars. Like if I know there's something big going on at HQ, I know I'm gonna find Christian. Mm-hmm. Christian's gonna be there. You know, yeah, bro. I mean, I have nothing else to say. Anything you want people to know about you? Maybe something bad they think about you. They want you don't want to clear it out.
Whatever bad thing you think of me, think about it 10 times worse. Because if you don't like me, I want you to not like me. Everybody needs haters. Yeah. Everybody needs haters. Everybody. So I love my haters as much as I love my best friends. So if you don't like me at the bars, genuinely, I love you. Yeah. I thank you for that. And keep hating. Because, I mean, I may be daddy's money, but I'll be rich someday and I could spit on you.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I mean, I got nothing else. You want to ask him anything? No, you got nothing for my boy over here?
No, friend.
Nah.
Thank you, friend.
All right, man. Oh, well, I really appreciate you coming over, dude.
I love coming.
You going out today?
Hell no. I need to rest. But next week I'm going to we're hitting Cincy hard.
It's Friday or Saturday?
Hard. Both. Okay. Maybe Saturday. Friday for the house parties. But it's because I work a double all days. I work a double Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Okay. So, probably not going to do content, but I'll probably see you.
We'll
around
see you there.
And
Let me know.
we'll take a shot, bro.
Yes.
I owe you a shot.
Fire.
I made you.
Lamborghini.
No,
I gotta try that shit. Okay,
no.
Let's do Henny.
Okay, I'm down for that. Or 151.
I've never had it. I'm kind of
about
scared, but I'm
151?
kind of down.
Yeah. All right, brother. Well,
Bet.
this is Christian. Where can they find you? IG, TikTok, whatever you got.
IG and TikTok, it's the same name. It's at fucking Christian with 2 N's. That's a fucked up username, but at fucking Christian with 2 N's.
All right, guys. Well, this concludes one more episode of the Vibes Podcast.
Thank
Remember, don't take shit too seriously. See you guys later.
Yes. Perfect.